Hey everyone, this is your Minion the East, and welcome back to the Death Battle reaction. This episode is Carnage versus Lucy. I think this will be one of, if not the bloodiest death battle we have seen on the show. I fear because of the content of this death battle, especially on YouTube, this video is going to be probably flagged. So keep in mind if this video is not viewable at all, because knowing YouTube's algorithm, it's going to be hard to try and keep this up if it keeps changing. But regardless, I'm still going to do my job of trying to bring some people who like seeing people's reactions. Anyways, this is a tough one. I know basic stuff about Spider-Man and about Carnage, but I knew nothing about Elfin Lee. But I talked to some people, including some of my friends and friends of my brother, who actually watched the show, and they say that Lucy is very, very powerful. But looking at both combatants, they are very deadly in their tactics, and their not only their durability, but their attacks themselves are very vicious. In terms of durability, I feel Lucy's got the higher edge, especially of how much force she can take. But then again, Carnage has been ripped in pieces. It can still regenerate so long as one part of him is still around, kind of like Majin Buu was. And he's only had two known weaknesses, which was sound and fire. Lucy has none that are able to combat those unless her Diclonius arms are, her vectors are able to be like a frequency comparable to sound, but I don't know, that's a bit of a stretch. Plus her horns are very vulnerable, so probably during the battle, if Carnage gets the chance to slice one off, this could be very devastating. Lucy, I don't think is that much of a combatant, while Carnage is. And Carnage is more murderous. But then when you come to Lucy's other personalities, then when the vectors get to visible range, where you can actually see them and become explosive, that's another tough one. But then Carnage has also survived explosions. Yeah, this is a tough one to figure out here. Both characters are very deadly and hard to try and figure out who's the clear victor in this fight. This is another tough one. Actually, most of the fights in Season 5 are very tough to figure out who's going to be the winner. But I think in the end, I'm very, very slightly going to go in the edge for Lucy. I'm going to give my all for Carnage here. I'm, of course, biased towards Spider-Man, but I think Lucy's at the very edge going to have this fight. But, as usual, I'm skipping ahead to the full battle. If you want to see the full episode, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. So, let's get to it in 3, 2, 1.
It's time for a death
battle!
battle!
Alright, let's go! Alrighty. So, it's a bit animated. Oh. Alright, so we see the new personality. Oh, Carnage is already, he's already got them bloodlust. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh. Yep. Come on. Of course. If he manages to infect her, it's going to be deadly. But that is if Carnage can get a blunt hit on her from the vectors. Yeah, and her vectors can reach twice the speed of sound. Ooh, boy. Woo! Oh! Oh man, Carnage, I think you got this. Oh man. Damn, Carnage. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Can't even get a hit on her. I like Carnage's voice. Oh, yep. Got some hits. Ooh. My God. Man, there's... I don't think she had... Oh. Oh my God. This is a very creepy episode right now. Yeah, Lucy doesn't have any viable ways to actually kill Carnage.
Get back.
Ooh. Oh! Oh God! Oh no! Yeah, vibration. But does that count as sound though?
Does it hurt yet? Don't worry.
Oh!
I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, the big guy? Ooh! That's the end. Yep.
First those kids at the orphanage, then Cletus. Lucy really hates dog killers, and for good reason.
Carnage was a challenging opponent. It was incredibly difficult for Lucy to deal any lasting damage against him.
He had the durability advantage in the bag, though Lucy fighting as a puddle proved she could take a lot of pain and
Yeah,
keep on
that's
fighting.
true.
Sadly, Carnage came up short in pretty much everything else.
Right, Carnage was tough, but not invincible. Even his surviving that gene bomb isn't quite as impressive as it sounds, since he had no other feats to even remotely back up planetary-level durability, and the bomb was more akin to a biological weapon anyway. While Carnage's tendrils could pass speeds of Mach 2, Lucy's vectors once reached into outer space. By timing her accompanying monologue and comparing the longest vector's length to the curvature of the Earth, it's clear she reached over 2,400 miles in 20 seconds max.
Way longer than Carnage's 2-mile feet.
My
All
God.
this means her vectors were moving at least 440,000 miles per hour.
Fuck.
More than 500 times the speed of sound and 250 times faster than Carnage.
Good luck getting past that. And this was really the biggest hurdle. With Lucy's redonkulous speed and Carnage's healing powers, it all boiled down to one thing. Who could hit the killing blow first?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Carnage could respawn from scraps, so the only way to beat him for good was to totally vaporize him.
And Lucy had the perfect answer to that. Remember that time she hit an island so hard she caused a 9.2 magnitude earthquake and a 100-foot tall tidal wave? Such a feat would require an enormous amount of explosive energy. Approximately 31,000 tons of TNT.
Way more than
similar
Carnage.
to the bomb that hit Hiroshima.
It's literally compared to nuclear fission in the Elfen Lied manga.
Elfen Lied, it's German.
Man, so
The point is, in
way
order to
more
beat
powerful than
for good,
Carnage could
Lucy
survive.
needed to totally obliterate him, and she could do that.
The heat produced within the initial impact of a nuclear
All right,
explosion can reach
heat.
temperatures up to 180,000 degrees Fahrenheit, more than 18 times hotter than the surface of the sun. And to top it off, heat was Carnage's biggest weakness. Even
All
if his
right.
explosive force was just a fraction of this, it would still have been far too much for him.
She just needed to smack him before he could power through her vectors.
Oh,
which
my
chances
God.
were pretty slim for that happening anyway, because there's a bunch of them and they're so damn fast. Hitting Carnage with a big explosion punch was way easier.
Cletus and his symbiote may have had the endurance, but Lucy's space-worthy speed, overwhelming presence, and nuclear strength won the day.
She dealt the carnage needed for a total victory and took the lead. There, I said it
Oh
right,
my
Wiz.
God.
The winner is Lucy.
That was actually a clever pun this time.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the fight, you can get a first membership and watch our commentary by clicking that box over there.
Thank you, Chad. And if you want the battle music from this episode, you can get it in the link in the description below.
Alright, next time on
God, Chad.
Death Battle. Who is it? Oh! Oh my God! Optimus Prime versus the original Gundam. Oh my God, this is going to be so cool. And I think a very hard one to determine too. Oh my god. This is going to be one death battle I'm going to be looking forward to. But yeah, like I said, this death battle was hard for me to determine the victor on. Considering that it was, like they said, it was figuring out who could land the killing blow first. It was kind of like the Shredder versus the Silver Samurai death battle. Who was able to land the killing blow first? But as I described, Lucy had more offensive and defensive options to counter that of Carnage's, so she was able to also land a killing blow afterwards. I forgot about the nuclear explosion part. Why did I think she had no available offensive stuff to counter Carnage with one of his weaknesses? I forgot about the explosion, the heat from the explosion. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. If you like it, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And if you like this video, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. So that's it. This has been your Mini East. And until next time, take care, everyone.